Well, I just brought some poems that somehow seem to have something to do with Calyx, somehow, one way or another. The first one is called She Remembers the Famous Poets. And this is a riff on two famous poems. One is by Ronsard. Quand vous serez bien vieille le soir, alors chantez. When you're really old, nights, sitting by the candle, you will remember Ronsard, who loved you when you were beautiful. And then there's Yeats, who kind of riffed on that one and did When You Are Old and Gray and Full of Sleep. Okay. Now I am old and gray and sit alone beside my fire. I think of lovely boys I knew when I was young and fair. And some of them wrote poems about my eyes and their desire. My winsome Irish Willie and my gallant French Pierre. It makes me smile to think about how we made love and all the tender things they told me as I gaze into the flames these winter nights. But Lord, I never can recall a single word of all they wrote or even their last name. I kind of meditated that poem for about 50 years. Okay, well this is kind of an odd assortment, but this one's called Every Land, and it's takes off from Black Elk. The Holy Land is everywhere. Watch where the branches of the willows bend, see where the waters of the rivers tend, graves in the rock, cradles in the sand. Every land is the Holy Land. Here was the battle to the bitter end. Here's where the enemy killed the friend. Blood on the rock, tears on the sand. Every land is the Holy Land. Willow by the water, bending in the wind, bent till it's broken and it cannot stand. Listen to the word the messengers send. Life from the living rock, death in the sand. Every land is the Holy Land. This is mine. I always have to read a poem from Eastern Oregon. McCoy Creek, Reflection. All day the image of a willow leaf lies on the surface of the quiet creek. With the slow lapse of light in evening it vanishes. The light will bring it back. The leaf turns gold and dry and falls away. The year turns and a leaf shadow trembles on shadowed waters. Willow follows willow in the same unmoved, long quietness. Let me be quiet and my mind reflect the shadow of a willow leaf on water. This one is about making, about poetry. That's why it struck me as a poem for Calyx. It's called An Old Yurok Basket. Of course, Yurok baskets were woven by the women. This was made by a most skillful maker. The ease of the patterned recurrence is noble, so is the curve of the whole, and the colors, the soft yellow-brown and the warm brown. Yet in the way that it sits, I see something imperfect, expectant, immediate, alert like a bird with his head cocked. It grew into being. Its stillness remembers the tug of the living reed root in the current. The humor of pliable, sensitive fingers is here in the weave of the fern stems, the even, uneven rhythm of life work. And this is what's missing, my heart says, what's missing.